Okay, let's start a reading vlog because I am like getting really close to the end of Immortal Rose. I think I'm like 81, yeah, I'm 81% of the way through, which like this book is out now. So yeah, I mean, I ended up taking my time with it. But like this book is basically like if Bridgerton um had perfume magic. So this world has fae, well, fae blooded people. It's not like that hardcore with the fae stuff, but it's like there's like a little bit of magic, but only the rich people are allowed to have it. There's a whole class divide thing going on. But anyway, so our main character, she is one of the like fairy born, so like she's got the fairy blood, she can do the magic, and then her the love interest in this is like the spy master for the king. So he's out there doing some shady stuff. Um there's like a whole lot of misleading things out there about him and everything. But anyway, she gets tangled up in him and the shit that he has to do to try to save the king because that's like his whole job. So, which is crazy. He rich, but he got a job. So, they have like this is a whole complicated thing of like she has to make a magical perfume that's going to save the king's life basically because he's been poisoned and he's on slow decline. It wasn't like an instant poison or nothing, so it's kind of that's like the whole premise of the book is that she got snatched up and now she has to do this. So after like this is like a very slow burn because they kind of started off on opposing ends. I wouldn't say it was full enemies to lovers, but also like it was they were definitely not friendly. I'll say that much. He got her in jail, and then after that he like basically immediately felt bad. So it was kind of like 180 pretty fast on that end. But it's been like a very slow thing because they're both kind of like against being married, to be honest. But then also he's like, nah, fuck this shit. They're like very slowly coming around on it, and so like that part's been good. The thing that gets me about this book though is that like so much is happening, but then like the pacing feels weird. Like this is my one complaint about this book is that the pacing feels all over the place. It's like 1 minute we're going like really slow through this like getting like all the descriptions of everything, and then the next minute it's like this is happening, 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 and I'm just like, oh my god, I have whiplash. I need to settle down for a second. Like I need a minute to process everything that just fucking happened because holy shit, dude. There's like so much stuff that happens in this. There's murder, there's intrigue, there's like bodies appearing, there's like a whole there's oh my god, people want each other dead in this. It's intense. Like it's not really like a murder mystery, but there is mystery. I mean, not a lot of mystery because you kind of know who's doing everything like pretty quick because it's all rivalry stuff, but it's like ugly. It's like really ugly because there's like magical perfumes that people can like poison each other with or heal each other with or do whatever, and so like there's that layer of magic and there's all kinds of stuff going on. So like yeah, this is a fun read, but yeah, it's just the pacing just a little like herky jerky, like like a car that's like stalling out. It's like we're moving now, we're not moving, now we're not like that's the only thing. Like I feel like the pacing's just a little bit off, and I mean, but it's an arc, so who knows? Maybe a little bit of that got sorted out, but so like other than that though, I like this book is so good. Like there's just so much stuff that keeps happening and happening and happening. So I'm still like I think so far it's on track to be in the 4-star range. So yeah, we're gonna see because I like it. I like it. It's that there's like just that one little thing, but like oh my god, so much stuff is happening in this book. Just so much stuff. And so anyways, it's been a fun read, and I like the romance in it. Um yeah, so that's been good. That's been good, and I don't know, but I'll probably finish this the next time I talk about it. I'll be wrapping that up. But anyways, so then I also decided to pick up manga again. Like my one of my friends keeps talking about all these manhwas and manga she's reading, so I'm like, okay, it made me want to go back to my stuff that I have here. So my library doesn't have a ton, but I picked this up again. So this one I read this Twisted Wonderland the Queen of Hearts house, basically. But it's like 4 books, I think. It's 4 volumes per like house story. So I read the third. I mean, this is pretty much exactly the same as the game, which I already played, the mobile game. So I really liked it, and so I picked this up, and now just basically re-experiencing it. I know they made the anime as well, so maybe after I finish this, I'll go back and watch it because I think it's finished now, so I can just binge it. But anyways, this like, I mean, what does there say? It's the Queen of Hearts house, so they're like it's a control freak situation. The house warns a control freak. He's losing his shit. He's really being tested about like is this what it is? It ain't okay, but he has to learn. But anyways, yeah, because this is an all boys magic college. So basically, but anyways, the third volume it ended on such a cliffhanger part. I mean, I knew what was gonna happen, obviously, because I've already read this, but essentially, but like it ended on like such a cliffhanger, so I had to pick this up immediately. But then I was like, oh god, I have to like update this. So, anyways, this like I still like it. I still like it. It's still, I forgot how fun the story is, just in general, because I remember playing it and like when you play the game, that also has like little I guess like little mini games. It's like and little rhythm games. Like I was into that part especially. But just experiencing the story without all the wait time in between because when I was playing it, it was like live and I had to wait like for the next chapter for the next chapter. But reading it all at once, I'm like, oh yeah, actually, the story's pretty fun. It's like a pretty fun action packed like fast paced story. So I mean, I know it's a certain degree of rinse and repeat with like different themes, but um, I like this. I like this, and it's fun, and I don't know, it's just like a nice palate cleanser in between the other shit I've been reading, to be honest. So, yeah, that's fun. People are getting mad. There's like a whole, bro, this has been only like 4 volumes. There's like a whole ass mini revolution going on here, really. So, anyways, I'm probably gonna finish that today. The other manga I've been reading though is like online because my library doesn't have it. I've been reading Witch Hat Atelier, which I mean, I had gotten up to volume 7 in the past, which is already beyond where the anime is, but now I think I'm on like volume 8. So I read volume 7 finally, and like shit, I'm just like, man, like this one knows how to get into your feels. So I guess if you don't know what that is, Witch Hat Atelier is like this girl Coco. She gets her hands on some forbidden magic and like she fucks around with it not knowing what she's doing, and then she accidentally does some, and now her mom's stuck, and now they gotta get her mom out of these crystals. But except now she was supposed to get her memory wiped, but instead they're like, okay, we're just gonna train you on the magic, um and then maybe you can figure out how to like get your mom out of crystals, basically. So we're just I don't know how this is gonna end yet, obviously. I feel like I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, there's a couple of ways I can imagine this going, but it's like their world is so intricate. Like, there's so much shit going on of like the magic world versus the regular world, and like they have like intricate little rules, and like some of the characters' backstories is just kind of like heartbreaking, honestly. So it's sad in parts, but then also uh like happy and cheerful because she's like, oh my god, I'm learning all this magic, blah, blah. Like she's really happy about that part, but at the same time, it's like why she has to learn it is like pretty cursed. So like there's a lot of stuff going on, and some of these teachers' backstory, like her teacher's backstory, is just like fucking atrocious, honestly. Like the more I don't know if it's gonna. Well, I think the next season would probably have to have it. But I'm getting to the parts where they're explaining more of like Kifri's backstory, and holy shit, bro. Bro's been through it. It's not a fun time to be him. So, anyways, well, I guess now it is. He's kind of okay, but it's still not great. It's still not great. So yeah, he's still going through some shit. But so there's all kinds of stuff going on in there, And so I'm invested in that story now, especially with where it's going. Like it's getting darker, I would say, like progressively darker, and so, like less cute, but um it'd be like that. So anyways, that's where that's at. What else have I been reading? Oh yes, I also almost finished the audiobook of Finley Donovan Crosses the Line. Oh, I don't even know which installment this is at this point. Let me double check. Because I have been keeping up with this series, the Finley Donovan series, because it's just funny to me. Okay, this is number 6. This is the 6 books in the series, which, like, you know, I mean, it does connect through. And this one, I like this one because, you know, some of them are hit or miss. Like, the first couple I think were good, and then there's, like, one that was, like, a dud, and then we came back, and so it's, like, it's hit or miss, okay? This one is a hit. This one's a hit. I'm into it. Like, this one, we're getting more of Vero's backstory. So, like, this is like a contemporary, but there's always murder in it. It's always, like, murder mystery, like, oh god, who's dead now? What's happening? Like, there's, like, they have to scheme and do stuff to, like, figure things out, and, like, there's always some, like, degree of mystery. I think we finally got past all the like the first few ones there was like the mafia and stuff, and she accidentally, like, the premise of the first one is like she gets um our main character, she gets like confused for a like what do you call that, for a like an assassin, not like an assassin, but just like, so a lady thinks that she's gonna like off somebody's husband or something, and so that's how she gets sucked into all of this in the first place. So all of this is going on, she's getting divorced, she has like 2 little kids, and it's just funny. Like, there's just so many funny moments in this, and like this one, I love like Vera as a character. She's hilarious. She comes with the quips real, she's real fast, like she roasts people so good. I love that. So anyways, this one has been focusing more on like Vera's backstory, and well, like, and trying to like wrap up some stuff with her backstory, basically. Her backstory that didn't stay in the back, I guess. They gotta like handle that. So this book, they've been handling all that stuff, and it's been hilarious. Like, you see Vero's family, the people that she went to school with, because her drama came from trying to go to college. And then she was in a sorority, and there was all this drama with that. So all of that coming to light with like a bunch of college kids and all this stupid shit, and it's just funny. It's so, I mean, it's like serious shit, but it's still so, it's like done in such a funny way. So anyways, I'm liking this one. This one's a fun one again. And so yeah, I'm probably gonna finish this here in like I think I only have like an hour or 2 left in this audiobook. Like, I'm gonna be done with this so fast. So that's been fun. So basically, it's just been like a lot of good reads. A lot of good reads so far. And then yeah. I'm enjoying all 3 of these that I'm juggling right now. And then I am gonna come back to this. I haven't forgotten about this. Like this horror book. I still want to read some horror books. So, I was on this kick last time with this. Like, this one is, A Dark Academia, the library at Hellebore we have here. This one was A Dark Academia, basically, like, horror book. They're in a school, but the main character's in a school where they basically, like, all have powers, kind of like the Umbrella Academy, except it's very gory and very messed up, and now the staff wants to eat them. So that's what's been going on in this book. The staff wants to eat them. I haven't made much more progress because I got like sidetracked, but I'm gonna probably blast through this one next after I finish the ones that I'm on. But yeah, this one's kind of crazy. This one's intense. Like, everyone's a character as hell in this. Like, very, just kind of craziness, honestly. Like, people are not, this is very gory, very gory. It's like just body horror, gore, just all, it's just nasty. It's just nasty. So anyway, we're gonna come back to that. But so those are the reading plans so far, and then we'll see where we go from there. Okay, so while I'm getting ready to go to my nail appointment, let's talk about the books that I have been reading, because I did in fact finish a couple of the ones we were talking about. So I finished Twisted Wonderland, which this is still good. This is still good. It's still fun. And, you know, I think I gave it like 4 stars. This is still just like a fun read. So, you know, it ends satisfyingly. I mean, what else is there to say? It's fun. It's cute. It's kind of intense in parts, and I liked it. So, anyways, that's done. And now, I haven't quite picked the next one up, but the next set starts with it's the Book of Savannah Claus, so that dorm. So I have picked this up, and the second one. It looks like the rest of the books are not out, so the only ones that I could find so far are just 1 and 2, but I think they're all supposed to be 4. I'm pretty sure they're all supposed to be 4, but so I don't know. I mean, I feel like I still might read these, but yeah, the other houses are not done. So we're gonna see, but these are fun, and yeah, so I might end up doing that. Let's see. And then I finished reading, oh wait, and I also picked up this one. But I think there's gonna be, I mean, this one, there's only one, so it's obviously not done. But I also finished reading Immoral Rose, which, holy shit. I did not realize that, I didn't realize that Immortal Rose was the first in a duology. I don't know why I didn't think to check that, because really with every fantasy thing, there is not like very many standalones. So I don't know why I got it in my head that this was a standalone without checking. Because now that I have checked, it appears that it is in fact supposed to be a duology, and the cliffhanger that this ended on kills me. Like, oh my god, I want the second book. I want the second book so bad because I need to know. And like, I actually gave this book 5 stars. I was on the fence. I was like, I really feel like it's like a 4, like it's almost 5, but not quite. Because yeah, I did feel like it was really slow in the beginning, and then it picked up and got crazy. But like, at the same time, I didn't hate it at that point, and I didn't hate it at any point. So, I don't know. This book, oh my god, this book had plot twists. The end, we were still plot twisting. We were doing so much stuff. Like, there's just so many layers to the story. And it, you know, it all winds together, weaves together. Everything's like happening simultaneously. It's intense. Like, the way that this is woven together is crazy. And I like the romance, which, like, you know, I think as I said before, like, I'm so picky about romances in these books because sometimes they're just nuts. And I mean, you know, this one didn't start off great technically, but it did get good. So I don't know, just man, so much shit happened. So much shit. There's always something. There was always something going on. So yeah, it was. And this book takes place over the course of like a week. A week is crazy. That's absolutely insane to me. They did so much shit trying to like make this perfume happen, and then oh my god, like the plot twist, the betrayal. There was one that I didn't see coming that honestly maybe I should have seen coming. But oh my god, like there's just so many layers. There's so many layers to the story, and yeah, I really liked it. And now I really need the sequel. Like, it hasn't even. I just know that it's supposed to be a duology. I have no idea what they're gonna call it. I have no idea. I have no information about it, other than it's supposed to be there. But anyway, so yeah, this one is one that it should be out now, and it's supposed to have like sprayed edges. Like, it's one of those ones that's getting like a really nice edition out the gate. So if you're into it and you like collecting like nicer editions of stuff, this is one that you might want. Definitely, because oh my god, what a ride. What a ride. Just know that, you know, it starts kind of slow, but it definitely picks up, okay? So like just hang in there. But oh my god, what a ride. So I really like that. And then I did read some more of The Library at Hellebore, but that's another room because I'm still reading it. I'm not done. I went through this whole thing yesterday. of trying to like find the audiobook, because I really like listening to the audiobook for this, like with it, because I don't know, the voices are just good. Because everybody has like a different accent and they're doing all the accents and stuff, and I don't know. It just makes it better. And like, I spent all morning trying to get the audiobooks to play because Spotify had an issue where the audiobooks were down for a while, and oh my god, I spent the whole morning like doing all these things to try to make it work again. And then finally I talked to somebody in like tech support, and then they finally, like, after making me do all this other stuff, uninstall, reinstall, blah blah, then they finally tell me, oh, it's an issue on our end. Brother, I could have told you that. I could have told you that, because why was no audiobook working on any device? But yeah, reinstall, do that. Like, how's that gonna fix it when it's, I don't know. I was like, I'm not. I know at least enough about technology to know that it definitely wasn't my device, given that it wasn't working on any device. So I don't know. Anyway, that took forever, and I wasted my whole morning on that just for it to be a them issue, and I was very annoyed. So, anyways, um, hopefully I'll be finishing that in the next couple days now that it works. They were like, just give it a few hours and it'll be fine. And I'm like, cool, 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 cool. So, and they're back. They're back, and so now I will be continuing on with that one because, yeah, I just really wanted to continue on with the audiobook with that. So, we're gonna do that. And then, I also started. I might not finish this in this vlog, though. But I also started The Knight and the Moth. Finally, because, like, the sequel for this is about to come out. Like, I think this one is a duology, so this one's about to be a complete duology. I think it's September 8th. So the 1st or the 8th. Either way, it's coming out literally in like a week or two, the sequel to this. So, the sequel and finale, supposedly. So, I'm hyped for that. I started this. The way they divine is diabolical. So this one is like, there's gargoyles that talk. There's kids that get like snatched up, and they're like, okay, we're gonna teach you how to divine, and then they like drown them in the river, and or no, it's not a river, it's like a sacred pool. They drown them, but not all the way, so that way they can divine things, and that's how they divine things, by getting drowned. And they have to do this every time they want to divine, and I'm like, that's crazy work. And then yeah, the gargoyles all have personalities and shit. So I'm not that far in yet. I got to a part where some knight is showing up, and I think that's supposed to be like pretty key to this, the knight and the moth. So I'm gonna keep going from there. But yeah, so far it's just like they've done a divination for the king, and she's explaining her backstory because they call her Six, and they just gave them numbers, but her real name's Sybil, and she's just like, I don't know, trying to hang in there. And it's been it's supposed to be like a 10-year tenure with these peoples of doing that, and then you're supposed to be free after 10 years supposedly. But yeah, they snatch them up when they're kids and don't really give them any information, so the kids are like, yeah, sure, and there you go, and then they get wrecked. So just repeatedly drowning in order to divine things for people sucks. So far it sounds really brutal, but she does seem to have like a bit of a personality. She's like making jokes about it, kind of, and stuff, so, and trying not to take shit too seriously so far. I mean, to a degree, but like, at the same time, she's like, well, it's kind of like, it is what it is, so let's just keep on keeping on. So that's what we got so far. And yeah, I'm hyped to continue going, because so far I'm into it. But there you go. Okay, so I just finished the library at Hellebore, and this kind of went downhill a little bit for me. Like, I liked it at first. I liked the premise of what was going on, but it got really confusing because there was a lot of skipping around in time in this, and then, I'd be like, wait, didn't that dude just die? But then they don't die. But I mean, some of that is because just people can regenerate and stuff, depending on their abilities. But like, this is just, it's a confusing book. Like, it's kind of confusing, but also kind of not. But also, I just kind of don't end up caring. Like, for a short book, it has like a lot of characters, honestly, and like, half the time I feel like I'm like, wait, what ability did that one have? Like, I mean, there's like interesting bits, but there's just like a lot of dread in this, and then you, I don't know, like, it's just, it's bullshit. There's a lot of bullshit. And it's very gory. It's just very gory. And then, you know, things that happened didn't happen, but then they do happen. And then there's just like time jumping, and it just feels very messy, which I guess is kind of the point. But I don't know. I just, by the end of it, I just didn't care anymore. So I don't know. I gave it 3.5 because, you know, it's still like interesting enough, and like, you know, I don't hate it or anything, but like, I don't know. I just not that into it. And it's not scary. It just, you know, there's just questions about like, you know, what makes a monster? What makes somebody a monster? What is a monster? Like, there's I don't know. And then there's just a lot of dying, but then not dying. So I don't know. I don't know. And I don't really care to figure it out, to be honest. So yeah, I just gave it 3.5. I'm probably gonna list this copy, which is sad because it's like a really nice copy of this. Like the end pages and stuff are intense. Like, oh my god, look at this. The art is good, but it's intense. Like, this is basically the opening scene of the book, so it's not spoiler, but there's just so much gore. There's just so much gore. So anyways, I was not scared at anything in this book, so it didn't really, I guess, scratch the horror itch, but I kind of feel like that vibe passed now after trying a couple times and nothing did it, so I'm just gonna move on. But anyways, I'm gonna end the vlog here, and then pick up with Night in the Moth in the next one. So yeah, I'll be reading this some more in the next one, but that's where that's at. So I think I'm just like back to my fantasy stuff now for a minute, and then we'll see when I feel like trying the horror stuff again, because I don't know, it's just not hitting right now, and I don't know why. But anyways, we're gonna wrap this one up, and then I'll see y'all in the next one.